Hi, my name is Stephanie Akatuan Michaels, founder and CEO of the Stephanie Michaels Software Company. So, what we've been doing recently is going to different schools and animation studios to do a quick demo of Religion VFX. And really, one of the best and most fun ways to get started with Religion VFX is to just try typing your name and seeing how many cool effects you can make using the text of your name. So, in this example, I'm just going to type my name. Right now, I'm just showing you Religion VFX at work. And very quickly, we're going to start with a fresh project. So let's go to 3D text. And I'm just going to type my name, which is Stephanie. And you guys can actually download the Univah Film Engine free trial to follow along with me, okay? Okay, great. So now that we have this 3D text, we can extrude it a little bit using the scale tool. And I'm just going to translate it to the left. I'm going to use a distribution effect, and I'm going to distribute it as a grid just to get started. So as you can see, now we have my name distributed as a grid. And if we add a fall-off effector, we can now control where that effect shows. So that's what the fall-off effector does. It basically controls where the effect takes place, okay? So that's really cool. So as you can see, in seconds, we were able to create a motion graphics effect without having to do any coding or setting up any nodes. It's really, really easy to use Religion VFX. Okay, so that's a really quick example there. All right, and I recommend you just explore, use every slider, and so that you can see what they do. Okay, so let's go to radial distribution because this is pretty cool. And using radial distribution, uh, I recommend you just play with the sliders and see what happens. You'll be surprised the kinds of effects that you can create. So just by sliding the radial distribution sliders, we're making some very interesting effects, which you can now, of course, animate. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. And all we've done is played with a few sliders. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And if your name shows up backwards, don't worry, it's really easy to fix that. Just go to the transform effector and just do what you see me doing. I'm just going to rotate it so that it's facing the right way. Okay. And you can get as specific as you want. The point is, you can, of course, change the rotations of things, the positions and the scale of the entire distribution using the transform effector. Okay. All right, so that's looking pretty good. And now I'm just going to translate it on the x-axis to the right. There we go. Okay, so now we have my name doing this sort of spiral effect. And that took us seconds to do. Okay, and because it's procedural, we can change this in real time. There we go. So let's go back now to radial distribution and let's play with this some more. So that's what the z-axis does. The z offset is so fun to play with because you can make such incredible effects with this. Yeah. Okay. So now we can change the axes to XY, YZ, and you can see what that does. Mhm. Very cool. So we've created a very cool effect here in seconds. That's the power of Religion VFX. And you can just try switching the distributions and you can see what they do for each one. Very good. So you can see how this makes creating motion graphics effects, even for something as simple as your name, much easier than if you had to do this from scratch manually. It's incredible. That's very cool. And don't forget, guys, you can animate this. So everything that you're doing in the sliders, you can animate. Very nice. Very, very cool. So if you want to try the Univah Film Engine, just go to our website, which is smsoftwarecompany.com, and go to the Univah Lite webpage. And if you scroll to the bottom, you're going to see our free trials there. You can download our free trial and start doing these effects. I recommend that you follow along with our tutorials, and that way you can start making these motion graphics effects very quickly. Within 30 minutes, you'll be able to create Hollywood level effects in real time. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.